Hello, boxing aficionados. This is Stacy Dash, and welcome to N.W.J, the world's most dangerous boxing page. At a time where truth is dangerous, Jay pulls no punches. So get your hands up and keep swinging. And don't forget, subscribe. Peace.
Yo, did you guys see the media workout between Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk? It wasn't really much of a workout, just for the media to check both fighters out and see how they looked. And these are two top guys, both Olympic gold medalists. And of course, Usyk was, just one of the greatest cruiserweights. Stopped Tony Bellew from the first Creed movie, knocked him out, and he fought Joe Joyce in the heavyweights. So he's used to fighting big guys, but Anthony Joshua is more of a one-punch knockout guy than Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce kind of thuds and just wears you down with his constant pressure, and he's just a big, tough guy. Joshua's tough, but he punches a lot, I believe, a lot harder than Joe Joyce does as far as one punch goes. But one of the interviews Joshua did after the media workout, the lady interviewing him said he looked, I forget the word she used, I think it was a British term meaning looked slimmer. And Joshua seemed annoyed by that. He said, why do you say that? And first of all, people that lift weights kind of take it. I know Joshua doesn't always talk about lifting weights, but people that lift weights don't feel complimented if you tell them they look slim. It makes them feel like my hard work was in vain because you don't even notice. But Joshua said, why do you say that? And I looked at him, I'm like, he doesn't really look all that much smaller. I even went back and looked at his public workout before the Klitschko fight where he weighed 250. I mean, if he's lost some weight, it's probably only about 5 to 7 pounds. I think he'll come in this fight around 243. I don't think it's all that much of a weight loss. I guess, by some of the pictures that were being put out there, I thought at first maybe he lost more weight than what he did. I don't know if he put on weight since then, but just looking at him today, I'm like, he doesn't look all that much smaller. And Usyk's a class guy. I mean, you can't hate on Usyk. Very talented guy. I think this will be Joshua's toughest fight. I think his hardest fights were, of course, the Ruiz fight, the first one, Klitschko, and maybe Dillian Whyte. He had a little bit of a tough time with Dominic Brazil, even though he got him out of there, because he was talking afterwards in the locker room something about being fatigued or something. But I started thinking, has Anthony Joshua had too many wars? Holyfield, a lot of his fights were 12-round wars, but Holyfield was really beat up. Anthony Joshua, not so much. The fight he lost to Andy Ruiz was more about something not being right by him. You could see his equilibrium was off ever since that first knockdown. He said he'd talk about it later once he retires. He had some medical issue that he had corrected. He's not talking about it now. But that wasn't so much him getting beat up. He wasn't lumped up and bleeding and cut. And he had some rough moments with Dillian Whyte where he was a little bit stunned, but he recovered fast. In fact, that's one of the things Dillian Whyte said he noticed up his training. He noticed how quick Joshua would recover when he got hit. He had he battered Brazil, but I'm just saying he's had some real wars, Back in the days, I know I talk about Lennox Lewis a lot. He's my favorite fighter of all time. Lewis would have tough fights, but in between the tough fights, he might fight, a not so tough fight, kind of give his body a break. Joshua keeps fighting tough guy after tough guy after tough guy. At some point, he's going to have to fight a guy that's not so tough. I believe he even said something like that. And because he has the best resume easily in the heavyweight division. So he's going to, after this Usyk fight, take a fight against some guy that's not going to really give you much trouble, but keeps you in the public, the public spectacle, so everyone could see you and see you're staying sharp and in shape. But I think Joshua coming around 243, Usyk looks around 220-ish or 215-ish. And to me, Usyk looks taller than 6'3". I heard someone say 6'4", which is really an inch, doesn't matter. But he's really quick. Chisora said that Usyk has a high volume of punches but doesn't punch hard. You don't know if he's just saying that. A lot of fighters just talk, to make it seem like I wasn't bothered. But, who knows? He was in there with him. But, do you guys think AJ has had too many wars, or do you think it'll affect him in this fight? Or was it a good learning experience for him? Will he take those wars and add to his arsenal because of those wars? He knows a lot about, how to fight in the trenches. And one thing Usyk better watch out for is that uppercut. Usyk has little sneaky shots he can sneak in there, but he better watch out for that uppercut. And we got Dillian Whyte and Wallin. I got Wallin in that fight because this guy's stamina is pretty good, and he's a tricky fighter, and he's the sleeper in the heavyweight division. Nobody ever really talks about Wallin when they talk about the top fighters. We hear about Fury, we hear about Joyce, Wilder, AJ, even Luis Ortiz. You don't hear much about Wallin, but I just know that when Dillian gets hurt, he doesn't really recover too well, as you saw in the first Povetkin fight. And I think Wallin will win by decision. He may knock Dillian down. I don't see Dillian knocking him down. It's just Dillian's legs seem kind of iffy sometimes. Just when he's moving around, his legs seem kind of like they're jello at points. So I don't know if some of those blows he's taken are starting to accumulate and add up, but it should be an action-packed fight. But I think Wallin probably takes it by decision. What do you guys think? Just almost said J. Roos Theory. That's my other page. This is N.W.J, the world's most dangerous boxing platform. So make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching.